Hey, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. The film we're talking about right now is called Our Brand is Crisis. That's right. That's the name of this film, Our Brand is Crisis. But this is really based on a documentary made in 2005 by Rachel Boynton. And this documentary was about a election in Bolivia where they use American political strategies. And now they made a film almost based on the documentary, but it's a little bit different and the story's a little bit different and, things like that. Well, this is about Jane Bodine, or they call her Calamity Jane, which is played by Sandra Bullock. Well, she's a, political strategist, and this person wanted to hire her because he was 28 points down from the leader. He was a former president. His name is Pedro Castillo. So he wanted to become president again. But during his presidency, he killed people, imprisoned people, and didn't go out there. Well, he only had one term, but he wanted to do it again. And this one of the problems that I had with this film, that I did not understand why did he want to be president again. He never explained it to us, or the script didn't explain it to us, because this is not real. This is a fiction. But anyway, Jane was hired by the group who was there first, because there was no one else who was really interested in this job to help Castillo become president. So they went to her home and finally convinced her to run or to help them with this election. And Dow, her character's name Nell, hired her, went to her, and everybody on her team was not that excited that she came along because, she had dried out and she's done that, and those rumors about her mental capacity and things like that. Well, she gets there and she really not that interested or really that enthusiastic about helping out until she see Pat Candy, her opposition, who had beaten her in 3 other elections, which is played by Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, that's right. And his role was large, but he didn't do a lot in this film. But what he did was very impressive when you saw him in the film. And other people in the film too, like saying Dow, Anthony Mackie, he was on her team. He didn't like her that much, but she grew on him. Carmelo Zabano, Joaquim de Almeida, and Scoot McNairy, and Zoe Kazan. They're all in this film too. But there's 3 other guys I like to talk about. It's Luis Chavez. He plays Abraham Octavio Gomez Barrios. He plays Pepe. And Ronaldo Pachinko, he plays Eddie. Now, these are 3 brothers. They both lost their parents, and they lived through Castillo's first election, and they were little kids. Now, their parents are dead, so now they're helping him to become reelected because they believe in him. They believe he's going to have a change. But again, this film is really about Jane and the election. Now, Our Brand is Crisis. That is what they depicted this election to be about, the crisis in that country, in Bolivia. And that's how they helped this guy run his campaign on the crisis there in Bolivia. But I will admit this. The acting and the characters in this was very good. And let me just give you a little tidbit. This is produced by George Clooney also. But the part Jane was really made for a man. And then George heard that she was interested in it, so they changed the part to a woman, to Jane's. And I thought that was more interesting because she brought much more electricity to the film and to this role. And if it was a man, I think it would have been as good as the film that I saw. And also, Jane's character was someone that you really could get interested in, because you kind of understand what these people go through when they, help these people get elected, or at least try to get them elected. Again, Our Brand is Crisis. It's a very interesting film. I really enjoyed it, really. And I really thought that the idea about elections, especially in a foreign country, how did it work? And also, remember, this is fiction, though, but it's showing it in a fictionalized way, how it worked, and also how the people in that country, Bolivia, how they reacted also to elections. But again, the actors like Billy and Sandra and Scoot and Anthony Mackie, how they did a great job in depicting their characters. I was totally entertained because, right now it's election year here in America, and I really enjoyed this. I didn't relate it to it, but I couldn't understand it. That's why I'm giving this 3 palm trees out of 4. This is a 3 palm tree movie. Our Brand is Crisis. Hey, thank you for watching me, Al McGee, doing a review of Our Brand is Crisis, which is a 3 palm tree movie. Keep watching for other films I'm going to talk about and rate. Thank you for watching.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie.